Your new Siser Juliet cutter has just arrived, been unpackaged, and is now ready to cut your go-to heat transfers and other materials. Now the question is, how does everything work with this machine? We'll be covering all the basics from setting up a Siser Juliet with your computer up to creating your first heat transfer vinyl cut through Leonardo Design Studio in this extensive tutorial video. Before even powering on your Siser Juliet cutter, you'll first need to make sure that all the foam protection and plastic roller blockers inside have been fully removed. We should also note that no blade will be loaded by default on new machines. Included in the Juliet's accessory box is a blade holder, plus a case of 2 red-capped 45-degree blades ready for most materials like heat transfer vinyl and paper, and a blue-capped 60-degree blade made for thicker media like glitter and flocked vinyl. To prepare an included blade for your cutter, choose one and remove the cap to reveal the actual blade tip. In your blade holder, push its top button in and carefully slide your blade all the way through the bottom with its tip side out. Being attached inside the holder with a magnet, you can make sure it's in place by releasing the holder's button and softly tapping on the blade's tip. Now you may find that the depth of the blade is too far out or inwards on the holder. To adjust this, loosen the golden ring if needed, then twist the dial directly above to the left in moving the blade further in, or to the right to move it out. For reference, a blade sticking out at copy paper thickness will be enough to cut many standard heat transfers, while having it reach credit card thickness is best for thicker materials like glitter vinyl. With the blade depth at your desired preference, fasten the golden ring back down and your blade holder is now ready to be loaded. On the Juliet cutter itself, make sure to loosen the blade locking clip enough to open the carriage. Now you may slide your blade holder in, making sure its ridge can fully move past the clip and has made contact with the carriage. Fasten the locking clip in and your Juliet cutter will now be ready to cut. The next step will be to visit setup.siser.com to create a Siser account, register your machine, and download the Leonardo design software. Upon your first visit to the site, choosing any machine below will prompt you to log in to an existing Siser account. Assuming you don't have a Siser account yet, click Create One Now and fill the account form out with your information. As soon as you're ready, click the Sign Up button, then refer to the email you've entered to input a verification code to activate your account. Once done, you can now sign into Siser Online with your own account. To register your machine, click Juliet Cutter under Select Your Machine to set up. Then fill out the form with the information regarding your Juliet cutter. The serial number can be found on the cutter's foam bag when unboxing it or at the bottom of the cutter itself. Once you've filled out the cutter registration form, you'll now have free access to download Siser's Leonardo design software. You'll have the choice to download the latest installers for either the PC or Mac versions of Leonardo. With the installer for your computer downloaded, run it and follow its instructions. With Leonardo now installed, open it and input your Siser account details once more to log into the software. This is also a good time to check if you've plugged in the power and USB cords to your Juliet accordingly. Now let's briefly cover each tab on the left side. The first tab is the home page, containing the latest news, tips, and inspiration from Siser. Right below is the Tutorials tab, a destination of official Siser tutorial videos for their materials and cutters. The Inspiration tab showcases a collection of various customization projects, including instructions and materials used. The Design library includes Siser's own collection of free vector graphics ready to print and/or cut. The Material library is an extensive reference for any Siser heat transfers, detailing their key features and application instructions. The Siser Cutter tab provides a link to register any additional cutters from Siser, as well as lists out all the machines tied to your account. My Page lists out your most recently opened files in Leonardo and allows you to edit your account's info like name and email. Finally, the Design tab at the bottom will take you to the main designing and cutting section of the program. As we're cutting HTV for the first time in this case, we'll be mainly focusing on the Design tab. If you've used graphic design software before, or that of a similar cutting machine, many of the tools in Leonardo will be familiar with much of the same names and functionalities. You can roll your mouse cursor over each tool to reveal their names, though we'll note that the Edit Curves tool enables point editing on the selected shape, and Build Contour tools reveals contouring options based on the same shape. To configure any selected shape, the Properties column to the right details attributes as the color, size, and fill or stroke mode of the shape. By opening the Artboard Cutting Mat column, you could set the cutting mat used for your project, or the material roll to indicate the size of your 12-inch vinyl sheet or roll. This column is also where print and cut jobs are indicated, with options to enable page marks, page size, and your desired printer. The last tools to note are at the bottom right, which allow you to navigate through your project easily. The arrowhead is another shortcut back to the Select tool. The hand enables a simple panning tool to move around the artboard itself. The magnifying glass allows you to draw a box around any small detail to then zoom into. And if you ever find yourself lost, the 100% button will reset the artboard view back to the entire cutting area of your project. Now that you're familiar with Leonardo's tools and overall setup, let's go back to the cutter to look into how material loading works. Compared to other craft cutters, loading works in a somewhat more manual manner, not unlike higher-end machines. First, push the lever behind the front touch panel down to unlock the pinch rollers. Then, you may slide your cutting mat or matless material between the pinch and bottom rollers, lining it up straight to the bottom door's left and bottom edges. If needed for your matless sheet or roll of material, lift the levers on the left and right pinch rollers up to position them to the left and right edges of the material, making sure all the pinch rollers stay within the dark textured portions of the bottom roller. The easiest way to move each pinch roller is with both hands, with one up front and another on the back. Make sure to lock any pinch rollers in place by pushing their lever back down, then lift the main pinch roller lever back up to lock everything in place. On the front touch panel, use the arrow buttons to move the blade to the bottom left of your material. Now you may go to the cut settings to choose which material cut preset to cut with. In our case, we'll be leaving it under the default Easy Weed settings, though presets are also available for additional HTV, PSV, and other materials. You can run a simple shirt shape test cut to check if your setup is ready to cut through your material. Though you can also complete a wider test cut by pressing the play button or running a test through Leonardo. After your test cut is complete, you can weed it out to see your results. Then position your blade to a new starting point. If you ever need to set the blade back to its origin at any time, you can tap the home button to the bottom left of the blade movement buttons. Going back to Leonardo, let's send our design to be cut. If you want to import your own graphics to the project, keep in mind that only SVG files are currently supported for vector graphics, while PNG, TIFF, and JPEG image files are ready for print and cut jobs. We'll cover print and cut projects on a separate video, but importing either a vector or image file to Leonardo will then prompt you with options on how to import it. For simple vector graphics, you could choose Cut Only, which will allow you to configure how many colors to load for cutting. Select the shape you'd like to cut, then click the Send Design button on the top right. Note that each colored shape will be cut as its own layer, selectable on the left side and named after the closest matching Siser color. Going to the right side, you'll be able to set the following. Choose once more on whether to cut your material with a mat or through the roll or sheet alone. Choose the blade loaded on your machine. Allow the cutter to use the chosen preset or override its force and speed settings. Mirror and auto weed box your shapes. And save an extra PLT file for future reference or run an area test. With your material now loaded up and your shape ready to cut, click Send to Cutter. Connect with USB, then Yes to cut on Leonardo. And once your transfer has been cut, push the main pinch roller lever back down to slide it out. If weeding the transfer has been successful and it hasn't been pierced through the carrier sheet, your Siser Juliet cutter is now good to cut more materials. Of course, you can always refine your blade holder and cut settings accordingly to improve your cutting experience. And assuming everything is going smoothly on your end, you can switch to the next layer to cut and reload your Siser Juliet with another material. Be sure to stay tuned for more Siser Juliet tutorial videos by subscribing to our YouTube channel and clicking the notification bell to check them out as soon as possible. Though for any questions and/or issues with your Siser Juliet, you can always get in touch with one of our MyExpert representatives at support.heatpressnation.com.